Shalom, like to say all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. My name's Kanawak, doing a lesson here in regards to this society, in regards to this, this society, this cashless society that's coming, and this is based off of this article on the BBC News, the Swedes rebelling against a cashless society. This actually came out today in the news. Today is April 6, 2018. This is Majalis Johnson, 73, says she prefers using cash, and basically they're saying 7 out of 10 people in Sweden that they prefer to use cash, but what's being done systematically is that everything, small businesses and major corporations, they're not accepting cash at their place of commerce. They're only accepting digital money, or via internet or digital transactions, Says Sweden. Now that's leading just to the mark of the beast. Here in Canada, there's a bank called TD Bank, and I went into like a new branch location, and a lot of these TD banks, they're actually renovating, so they're changing the whole layout, and what they're doing now is changing the glasses, is like changing the entry, like the glass where you walk through the doors or whatever, to like a big barcode. Like they put like a big sticker or vinyl, that looks like a barcode, across these doors. So when you walk in, you walk through like a big barcode, and that's just prepping people's mind for this cashless society. And we know that the barcode, we know what that represents on the back. When you research it, what the barcode represents, with the with like the equations and stuff, you'd find out that it represents 3 6s, which goes back to Revelation, the mark of the beast. When you break it down on the barcode chart, there's examples. You could look at it right now, But yeah, man, it says none of the high street banks around Stockholm's spotless Odenplan Square handle cash anymore. You can only pay for your coffee and cinnamon bought by card or with your smartphone at the local branch of the country's largest cafe chain. Even when you go to your local grocery store, a lot of people, they don't even pay off their debit cards or Visa anymore. They just pay straight off their phone, man. So a lot of you people are falling into this whole trick, man. This whole trick bag, and by you accepting all this technology, eventually, when they push for you to get the mark of the beast, or a via chip in your right arm or whatever, or your hand, or in your forehead, you guys are going to accept it. You guys are going to accept it because you guys are going to want to buy food and stuff, and then you're going to become a complete robot, man, to the elites. I'm going to get a scripture. This is Revelation 13 and 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak. What's the image of the beast? That, like this represents their whole new world order. And the main thing is this whole mark of the beast, this cashless society, man, where they have total control and dominion over people's soul, man, where they're able to track your whereabouts, everything, where you're that this alters your whole mind state. They have this, it's the size of a rice grain, and they have element called the iodine, if I'm not mistaken, where if let's say if they want to release that into your bloodstream, like they can, and and just kill you off, if they want, so that they could shut off your chip and take you out, man. They could shut off your chip, take everything. So it's like you're just being a sheeple, man, a beast, you know, under the domain of these elite bankers, man, and that's what they want. But the Most High is not gonna allow that, man. Like how Nimrod tried to establish the Tower of Babel, and unite all the nations and stuff, and have total dominion and control over people in his kingdom or in that side of the world back then. The Most High is not gonna allow it, man. All these great empires fell who tried to establish this whole new world order, man. From Egypt, Babylon, Persia, the Medes, the Roman Empire, the Greco-Roman Empire, Yeah, Most High's not dealing with that shit, man. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor. So you're gonna have people who's established in the society who's gonna accept this thing, and people who's at the bottom of the society who's going to be forced, regardless of what they want to do to accept this, man. But those who the Lord is dealing with, the Most High is not going to allow his men to, his elect, 144,000, nor his 1/3, to accept this mark of the beast, man. And he's going to be with them and guide them through the hardships and the tribulation that's coming, man. And Lord willing, I may be one of those men, as well as the other brothers who's out there prophesying, throughout the world and in our camps, mainly Great Millstone and those sincere brothers are brothers who the Most High is going to wake up, regardless of whatever camp they're in, who's going to understand the true knowledge of Yahweh Shem Shai, and the Most High is going to enlighten, It says, causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here's wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, for his number is 666. And that's and when you break that down, in the Greek, it's kai psi stigma, which the word stigma means to cut, incision, to impale, and when they're going to inject that microchip in people in their arms or their forehead or via through their nose, that's going to pierce through your flesh. That's it's going to cause an incision, so that's how it's not talking about the mark of the beast isn't talking about Christianity, nor idolatry, because if it was talking about that, that means we all would have had the mark of the beast, man. This is talking about an actual physical item, man, who like what they're gonna push on people, man, on this earth, and try to control this whole earth, man, and this whole economic society, man, to have total control over people and take people's wealth, man, and have people in subjection, mainly the Israelites. This is a great article, man. I could go on and on, man. You could read it for yourself, man. This is a very in-depth article, man. But I noticed that there's a good point here. Someone pointed out. Where is it? So the person was basically saying that what if there's no internet, and you're not able to use your card nor your phone or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, how is that gonna work? And I forgot, I can't find it right now if I can. But it's like, how is that gonna work? You know what I mean? And that's just gonna when there's no internet nor no internet or whatever connections and stuff, what's gonna happen, man? You know, that's gonna cause like a collapse, economic collapse and all that shit, man. So all of this shit is bullshit, man. But let me get one more scripture, man. This is a good article for you guys, for brothers to get it, to make a lesson on if they like, Revelation 14. Fuck yeah. 14 and 9. I start at 8. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. Yeah, this whole capitalist society, their communism, their whole democracy and all this shit, which preaches homosexual rights, women's liberation, that a woman could do what she want. Children don't have to obey their parents. This society just promotes disorder, man, and it's promoted on TV, in our school system, everything, man, and it's pushed upon the whole earth. Oh yeah, a man should be clean faced. This feminization of men, or emasculize, or what do you call it? Basically emasculation of men and stuff. Yeah, man, this is all pushed upon the world, man, through America. The so-called white man. Like through the elites, the elite bankers, the Rothschild, Rockefellers, the Vanderbilts, the Gettys, all these wealthy elite families. Which I just named a few. There's many. And they're pushing this whole society, man. The whole economy, this whole economic setup is based off of them, man, because they own most of the world banks, the Rothschilds and stuff, man. So they influence what goes on in the world, man. And what does the scripture say? Job 9:24, the earth's given into the hand of the wicked, man. So it says that great city, because she made all the nation drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image. So the beast is talking about actual beast, referring to the NATO and EU, and which is Esau's whole empire, man. It's the revitalization of the Roman Empire, man, the pagan Roman Empire coming back in power, man. It says and receive his mark in his forehead or in his right hand or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. So any of our people who accept this whole mark of the beast willingly, any of you people who accept it of our nation is gonna die, man. And there's no way around it. So those who knew that they're Israelites and they fell off and went back into the world, you guys are gonna get judged too, man. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever. And they have no rest day nor night who worship the beast and his image. And whosoever received the mark of his name. Hear the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of Yahweh and the faith of Yahweh Shai. So, the Most High is only dealing with the elect. And the saints really represent the nation of Israel, but mainly the elect, man, the consecrated one, the first fruits, man. So with that, I'd like to say all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahshai, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the brothers out there doing the works in truth and sincerity. I'd like to say Shalom and Kwame Shalom, and double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, man. Shalom.